why most of the Indian graduates are unemployed or they are unemployable. I was going through some of the articles. That is, what is the percentage of Indian tech graduates they are employable. Now it is coming between around 56 to 71 on paper, and few prominent personalities they have said their own ideas, and according to them this score is pretty low. Now what is the gap and why there is a mismatch between supply and demand, and we will try to dissect that point in this video. Now why my views can carry some weight, because I am also a techie, and I was a BTech dropout, so I know what are the problems that were there in the BTech syllabus. Now let's go back in the history a bit. During our school days, I passed out my class 12th exam in the year 2007. Now that was the time when BTech was at its peak. You will not get seats in most of the colleges. Seats were getting occupied from every branch. CSE and IT, they were selling like hotcakes, and I mean ETC, ECE, some of the branches they were not there, but they were getting invented during that time. Even the district capitals, they were having hardly one BTech college, but suddenly within the span of 2 to 3 years, around 4 to 6 engineering colleges were there, started to establish, and the local rich men's, they had invented a new business formula, that is, start a BTech college. If you have money, then student will come. Parents are very much eager to send their kids in the BTech college, so that they will now and from there they will earn a lot of money. So that was their business point of view. Now what was happening with the Indian parents? We used to live in a society. For my case, we used to live in a township, and during that time, whatever happens in the township, if neighbor's kid has gone to college A, then you have also go to college A. If neighbor's kid is doing BTech, then you need to also do BTech. And during that time, there was a craze of BTech. Still now it carries on, but it has reduced a lot. Now, what is wrong in the BTech? I am a ICSE student. So we were the first batch of BlueJ. BlueJ stands for Blue Java. We started to learn BlueJ in the year 2004 in our class 10. Okay, so we learned BlueJ for 1 year, and in the class 10th we gave exam on BlueJ. So it was a very much minuscule version of Java, very much minuscule version of core Java. Okay, now so we had a pretty good idea about programming language, because we again learned C++ in our class 11, in our class 12 as well. So till our plus 2, till the time when we passed out from our school, we knew arrays, we knew data structures, we knew structures, pointers in Java, that public static void main, all those statements we used to learn. We know how to write a code, and we knew how the loops work, if else, everything. Now there was a general tendency. Okay, I used to love coding a lot. Okay, I had prepared my mind that in my future, yes, I am telling the story of 2007, that in my future I shall learn programming only. So when I used to listen from the seniors or from the neighbors that they have taken admission in BTech Computer Science, BTech IT, then I had that similar idea. So to learn more about computer science, you need to take admission in BTech CSE or BTech IT, because that branch name tells the same story. So when I passed out class 12, I took admission in BTech. There is a college called BCET, Balesur College of Engineering and Technology in Balesur, and there I took admission in the year 2007. Branch was IT. So what was my general tendency was general expectation was that as it's a BTech, so obviously we learn more about programming. Okay, when I saw the syllabus, I thought that no, this can't be correct, because the syllabus was saying a different story. What was the different story? Because the syllabus I used to see thermodynamics, I used to see chemistry, physics, all the other stuff other than programming. Okay, but I ignored for the time being. I I took admission. Me and my dad, we went to that town and I took admission over there. Now, just after I took admission, when the first class started, now I'm stating what has happened in the first day, first class. In the first day, first class, we were learning about folders, how to create folder, how to delete a folder, what is CPU, all those stuff. Obviously, when as we have learned C++, as we have learned Java in last 4 years, for me it was a cakewalk. Then I thought that okay, in the next coming class we will learn something new, something very much interesting. But that didn't happen. In the very next class, we went to some other subject that is nowhere related to computer science. Obviously, my curiosity will increase at what has happened. Then 1 day passed, 2 day passed. Then I realized that I asked one of the faculty that when shall I learn core computer science? He said, no, you will learn core computer science after 2 years. Now, just imagine, out of 4 years, 2 years, I will learn some other subject. The core subject will start after 2 years. Okay, so 2 years are lost in BTech. Okay, fine. Now, my urge to learn coding, that was not going down. That was increasing day by day. I was getting frustrated that when shall I get a chance? Now, within the span of 45 days, I decided that I will leave BTech. I told to my dad and to my mom that, see, this is the situation. The syllabus is something else and I want to learn something else. I want to learn pure coding and here I am not getting the stuff. Because in the BTech syllabus, the syllabus was completely weird. You will be, despite being you have taken admission in BTech CSE or BTech IT, you will do welding, you will cut woods, carpentry, some other nonsense subjects like thermodynamics. I am saying nonsense subjects from a CSE point of view. Now, why I am saying those subjects are nonsense? Now, in the year 2026, company will not give us a job by knowing that okay, you have thermodynamics in your BTech. Nowadays, companies are asking AWS, GCP, all those stuff. Just imagine, then what was the use of those subjects during that time? Completely useless. Now I left BTech. Then I took admission in BCA, where syllabus was quite compact and used more of the time got saved, and it was completely in computer science. Now, fast forward, what is happening now? Companies or the prominent people, they are saying that syllabus doesn't match. The graduates who are coming out of the college and what company is asking, that doesn't match. Now, that was the exact point what I was trying to say to the other people, that what college was trying to push on us, that doesn't have any relevance in the IT sector. I have seen my seniors during my college days, even though they were in BTech, they did not knew how to write and code of an array. Inside an array, there are odd number and even numbers. One of the faculty, he has given a question to write that you just filter out all the even numbers and all the odd numbers. They were unable to do that even. Now, IT companies, they are also equally responsible. Now, during that time, even now also, during that time, what was the criteria to get into the IT companies? Marks. Now, what is a mark? How student used to get good marks? By rote learning. So, it is a capacity of how much you can recall in the examination, those 3 hours. It is not that how much of creative power you have or how much affinity you have for one specific subject. They are not judging you on that. They are just judging you how much recall power or how much rote learn you can do for one specific subject. Now, take for an example, chemistry. You can have a very good, if you have a very good rote learning power, you will get very good marks in chemistry. Physics also in the same story. Apart from maths, almost all the subjects, if you have a proper rote learning capacity, you will get very good marks. And that was what it is getting reflected in the students' domain. Okay, they are more into rote learning, or else those students who are getting very good marks, there is a majority of the students, they are getting good marks. Those majority of the students getting admitted in BTech or any technical college, but by the time they are coming out of the college, they are unemployable. How? If they were very much talented in their school days, then what happens in the next coming 6 years, including 2 years of class 11, 12, then 4 years of BTech. After BTech, they are unemployable. Why? Because what company want? and what they have been taught over the years, that doesn't match. Yes, I was discussing about the problems with the IT industry and how they used to take interviews. During that time, my classmates, they got a job, and the questions were hilarious. Some of the IT companies, not some, one specific IT company, they asked, what is the color of an orange? That girl said, sir, color of an orange is orange. The company said that, see the confidence, so you have got a job. There is another girl, she gave continuous 5 wrong answers in C++. Despite that, she got selected in one of the prominent IT industries in India. And what was the reason that why she was selected? Because the company said that the interviewers, they said that, see the confidence by which she is saying the wrong answers. Now, this is the criteria. Even if they didn't knew anything about coding, you guys recruited those candidates. Now, why companies recruit those candidates? Because they know very well that the work what is being done in the IT company, that can be done by anyone. So they will recruit anyone from ETC, anyone from EC, anyone from mechanical. Only one criteria is that you need to have good marks. Good marks means rot learn. So we will take you in that training. We will give you again a cycle of rot learning. Then you will do the job. What is the job? There are American clients and you have to serve them. That's it. No innovation, nothing. And the ultimate result is this. In India, it is very much difficult to get an innovative idea from students. Few months back, maybe 1 year back, Piyush Goyal in one of his lectures, he said that in India, startups means delivery boys. I mean, you just come up with a startup that really does something good for the mankind. That is nothing, nil. That can't happen because over the years, you have taught all students only to rot learn. They have applied the same thing in BTech also. Now just dissect what is happening in BTech. There are 6 papers for each semester, and each semester consists of 6 months. So you are getting only 1 month for each paper. Now imagine you have Java in your semester. Can you learn Java in 1 month? And in that, it is not the 24 hours you will learn Java. You will learn something else also. Despite that, so how they are getting marks? By rot learning. Even they are rot learning the coding also, and faculties are also encouraging to rot learn. Now everywhere from the KG to BTech, you have taught a student to rot learn. Now when they are in a job, you are saying that you need to, why there is a gap in the employment, why they are unemployable. You should have gone into the basics, that why Indian parents, they are encouraging to have a kid who can only rot learn. Now why rot learn? You need to have good marks, because everything revolves around marks. If you have good marks, then when you go to a college, the IT companies, they will say that in your career, if you have first class, then only you will be allowed to get into then only you will be allowed to sit in the interview. So from the first day, you have encouraged student. You have taken those students who are good at rot learning. Now when you are saying that there is no innovation, obviously there will not be any innovations from your employees. We are only servants of the foreign companies, and we will keep doing that only. Now to change all this, we need to go to our school. We need to make them understand that stop doing rot learning. Then only the creativity will come. Or else, how come Israeli kids, how come American kids, they are innovating new stuff in science and technology? If you go to YouTube videos, how kids are getting trained in Japan, in South Korea, for that case in China also. But that is not the case in India. We are still following what was getting followed 40 years back. 40 years back, when during our parents' era, this algorithm fits well because population was low. Some public PSUs were getting established, like Rourkela Steel Plant, Durgapur Steel Plant, some other steel plants. They need some graduates. So whoever having some kind of good marks, you come to our factory and do that job. But when population increased, that story is irrelevant now. That algorithm is irrelevant now. So I can speak hours on this subject. Please let me know which are the points which I have missed. And obviously I will make more videos on Indian education system, because I am a part of that. I have done my MCA, I have done MTech to learn more about CSE. So that was my story, and please let me know. And for the time being, goodbye. Thank you.